You know, there's even a really dreadful film called The Secrets of the Windmill Girls.
I was going to ask you about that.
Oh, gosh,
yeah.
you monster.
Yeah,
you knew about it. Well,
yeah.
I was only 15 and I'd written a song called... I can't remember the name of the song, actually, but they'd asked me to write a song, and I'm in it, fully clothed. Well, lots of cleavage, of course, and little skirt and some white booties, as one did, and it was the story of the Windmill Theatre, but I'm in there for 3 minutes or 2 minutes playing my guitar, and... even though it might have been, you could have considered the whole film as a bit smutty because it was about strippers, but you didn't see anything because nobody was... Those days, you didn't show anything anywhere. They all had to have fans in the appropriate places, but there was an innocence about life in those days.
When you got into a film, though, studio, whatever, regardless, it's a big film, and you're young, what was that experience like? Did it live up to what you thought it was going to be, or did you think, oh, I'm not sure I like making films?
Well, I've always known that filmmaking is a bit boring compared to going out and doing a concert. Yeah. And don't judge anything from The Secret of the Windmill Girls. My first sort of experience of being in a film really was The Lost Continent, which was a Hammer film. Yeah. So, you know, fighting dinosaur type things. And I knew, even though I was a singer, and I did another much bigger one called People That Time Forgot, squeezed into chamois leather, again, loads of cleavage. I did it because I was offered the part. Yeah. I didn't think, oh, I must become a top actress. I knew because of how I looked, nobody's going to offer me Lady Macbeth or, you know, something obscene. I wouldn't mind doing Mrs. Carty in Blithe Spirit, because I think Margaret Rutherford was a marvellous actress. But I'm at that age now. But I never thought of myself as an actress because... You know, just because you breathe in and chase a dinosaur down an exploding volcano doesn't mean to say that you're particularly good. It just meant that means that you're rather fit.
But just to be in it, you know, is the era, isn't it, of saying, you know, because you've now gone into, as you say, music, you've got a record deal, you're now a film actress, whatever, which way. Did you go and watch them on the screen and look and think, I can't believe I've done that? Was it a bit of that, you know?
Well, when I went to see The Lost Continent... I've always lived in South Kensington in London, so the local cinema was something which doesn't exist in its form now, the ABC Fulham Road. Yeah. And The Lost Continent came out, so I went with a friend and was sent up in the not in the stalls, but in the circle and watched it. And when I come on the screen the first time with a cleavage, and I made the film when I was sort of 17 or just 18, but 17, I think, and I had these 2 huge balloons on my shoulders, so it basically looked like 4 balloons. I'd come on the screen and the whole audience falls about with laughter, and thank God nobody recognised me on the way out. You just got to have a sense of humour because these Hammer films, now everything's computer generated and everything's kind of modern looking, but it was fun, you know, had a man inside the prehistoric animal pulling levers so it's doing things. Yeah. Times have changed. I never thought I want to be a great actress. I mean, I was at the National Theatre and I did do The Tempest with Sir John and Jenny Agutter, and I shared a dressing room. But they made me sing my bit instead of speak it because I only respond when there's music to it. And
did you think you'd arrive then, though, with the National? I mean, it's kind of like... do you know what I mean? Everybody is impressed, aren't they, you know? And
But I'd done before that, I was the first Mary Magdalene in Jesus Christ Superstar. I was going to
ask you about
so although it didn't impress me that much, it impressed my mother. Yeah. Finally, my daughter's doing something to be proud of, not just doing some albums and, you know, fighting dinosaurs.